Hey, gorgeous. Do you know what it feels like to be tied up? Yeah. And licked from head to toe. Do you want to know? Baby. I want to be your lover. I want to be your man. I want to be the only one to say he can.
Hell yeah.
Make you scream, baby. Make you scream.
Hell yeah, Steve.
I want to make you scream, baby. Make you scream. Now here we are alone, finally. Just you and me. You're standing in front of me, completely naked. Make you scream. Well, I grab you by the waist, baby. Cause you look so lovely. Now lay down right here. You wanna be with me? Make you scream. I wanna be a lover. I wanna be a man. I wanna be the only one to say he can. Make you scream, baby. Make you scream. I wanna make you scream, baby. Yeah. Make you scream.
Hello everyone.
I wanna make you scream.
Ooh.
Make you scream.
Just so you know, my birthday is actually at midnight.
Pull back the sheet.
But I guess we can be a little bit
Let me
lenient.
I wanna touch you from your head down to your feet. Then I'll stop somewhere around in the midsection to rub you, caress you, and hold you. Oh baby, the way I'm gonna touch you,
Wow,
I gotta
that was
mold
a
you into what I want you to be.
hell of an acronym, huh?
I wanna be your lover. I wanna be your man. I wanna be the only one to say he can. Make you scream, baby. Make you scream. I wanna make you scream, baby. Make you scream. Hey, gorgeous. Do you know what it feels like to be tied up? Yeah. And licked from head to toe. Do you wanna know? Yeah, I bet you do. Yeah. Make you scream.
Hope everyone is doing fine. I'm doing
Make you scream.
helt okay, as we say in Swedish. So hello everyone, hello Steve P, hello Greg, hello I'm one of us, Perplex, the black paint, Thomas, thank you Thomas for leaving an early tip in the coffee jar, merci beaucoup, as usual, Driver, Dirk, Steven, Crow, Endora's Revenge, Raph, Fred, Gorilla, Daniel, Sean, Frank, who else? Nick, Tronic, Stefan, Geek, Marcos, SND Seeker, Claude, Claudius, Zelvia, Justin Peters, Chuck T, Rob W, Zetman, 808. That's quite a track for him, isn't it? There'll be more. Hello Jim. Thank you. KS. Anthony. Salut Anthony. Frank. Sylvain. Rob again from London. Hey Fred. Nice to see you. We're listening to some old school Chicago house. Bam Bam. Believe me, this is not the dirtiest version of that track on that single, Make You Scream. And early thanks to a few of you. Thomas, as I said, thank you so much, Thomas. Sean, the Vinyl Dreamscape, Frank, Thomas, Gidget, Frank, Gidget, Steve P, Dom, Seeking a Fred, Andreas Hengst, and also during the week we had Klatubar and ViNyL Joe. Do you guys have your bingo cards? There's already at least one, two, I think two, one or two squares to be struck, huh? Hej San Jens, tack så mycket. Hello Andy. So I don't know how many of you got their bingo card, courtesy of Dom, by the way. But very much in spirit, I would say. Hello Paul. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, we had, what did we have? Yeah. Bam Bam, Make You Scream. Sean, you were missed last week, you know why. You know exactly why. And you're here today to celebrate, to have fun, and to slave. Ooh. Yeah, so Bam Bam on his own Westbrook label, Westbrook Records. Yeah, that's from 1990. You would be hard pressed to know that music has started, huh? Some people would say this is just the humming of whatever electric device you got at home, but no, it's not. It's much more than that. And tonight, yeah, a lot of great records to share. Quite a few cheapos, like the one I'm playing right now. Not many copies, I think, but still very much affordable. And but I'm really excited. I got a bunch of arrivals, a bunch of finds, and yeah. It's like incredibly so. Third anniversary of mine, third birthday, not anniversary of mine, while this has been going on. It's been close to 3 years now, I think. Or maybe more. Maybe it's been 3.5 years, I don't know. No, I think it's soon gonna be, oh no, it's, yeah. It's there's different ways to different metrics. But tonight, jazz, post-industrial, ambient. What else? Shoegaze, drone, ethnomusicology, avant pop, new age, house, Exotica. Just quite a lot of things, and video game soundtracks as well. Just a bunch of the usual, I would say, which would be hard pressed to qualify as the usual. I would say maybe. Thank you, Revenge, for leaving another tip. Very nice tip in the coffee jar. For those who don't know, if you want to support, to celebrate, to tip your DJ of the night, you have some time. We're here for 2.5 hours. There's a link in the description of the video. If you haven't subscribed, I'd urge you to do so you can access the community posts and thus get your bingo card for tonight. I guess not necessarily essential, but somewhat fun. Thank you, Andy Peloi, for adding another tip in the coffee jar. We're currently listening to this little nugget. Bright Bank Whale by Michael Little and George Cartwright on the Corn Pride East. Oh, it's kind of their own label, I think. 1979. So the instrumentations are electronic music, clarinet and bass clarinet, alto, tenor, soprano, saxophone, silver and bamboo flutes. And this is the closing track, Warm Lines Etched in Ice. So this is a sort of free improv record, quite esoteric. This track though, more sort of icy ambient, huh? Yeah, well, again, the birthday is during the stream, literally, because of my European scheduling, I'm crossing over 2 days, Friday and Saturday. Technically, my birthday is, in an hour and 20 minutes. But I guess it's already my birthday. I got a nice present this week. I don't know if I'm gonna play it. Maybe I will. But yeah, I don't know if it was intended. I got a VCLT that just came like as the most surprising present. Actually, I got quite a few. So thank you guys. You'll know. I'll name you when we're there. Yeah, Where's Your Child is Bam Bam's big tune that made him a big name in Chicago house at the turn of the late 80s, early 90s. For maybe what? I lost it. Hello, Joe. Yeah, I've listened to the new Graham Lewis album and I'm not convinced. The singing doesn't really work for me on it. Merci, Greg. Thank you. Abstract, yes, Daniel, but also there's a definitive drive to it. So it's not abstract in narration. The sounds might be a little bit abstract, as you might wonder what instrument is this, even if I told you I read you the list of the instruments involved. I guess you could call that abstract, but yeah, it is its own thing. Hello, Rich. How are you doing? How is my sound tonight, by the way? Let me know between the sound of my voice and the quality of the sound of the music. I'd be curious about that. Hello, Noisy Beast. Thank you. Hello, Ed. There'll be some stuff for you tonight as well. 4. Now I understand, Thomas. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, but at first it wasn't as regular as now. I mean, it was pretty regular, but not scheduled. No harmonium, Ed. It's literally bass, clarinet, and bamboo flute on this track. And maybe some electronics. You know whose birthday it is today? Someone whose music was not that far away from that. Someone who passed away a few years ago, John Hassell. John Hassell was born the same day as me, a few years earlier, thankfully for me right now. Yeah, I agree. I love his voice on the 80s records. Graham Lewis. Oh well, one can always live in hope. Hope is the best you can have right now, I guess. Hello, Andrew. Nice to see you. That early also. Thank you, my friend, as well. Good to know. when does the music start? That's the question, huh? Well, you can hear the clarinet like right now, yeah. Really, really nice. Hello, Christopher, thank you very much. Yeah. Hello, Angela. Nice to see you. Thank you. Yeah, we had great sun today as well. Starting to get there. Thank you, Rich, for leaving a tip in the coffee jar. Merci beaucoup, Rich. Thank you. Now we're going to an unusual direction. Hello, mate. The 22nd, Harris Pilden. So, in 1 hour, in 75 minutes, my time. But when it's my time, it will be your time as well. So despite this being very acoustic, this is the soundtrack of a video game. In the wake of Doshin, the giant Tatsuhiko, the giant, yeah. The music is by Tatsuhiko Asano. Because in the early days of the second generation of home consoles, Japan had so many games that were impossible to market for the Western market. And sometimes the music would just be actual musicians recorded and put to the game as in movies. And it's just beautiful. And it was issued for the first time on vinyl, I guess 2.5 years ago. And I finally found my copy. Hello, Lim. Be seeing you soon. Hello, Ryan. Ryan Anderson, very instrumental to tonight's stream. Again, Ryan is one of the all-stars of this little community. Look at this cool label. The Corn Pride, Michael Little, George Cartwright. Yeah, I do have Harumi Osono video game soundtrack from like 84, 85, very electro, quite different. This is, wow. Hello, Luke. Thank you so much. There'll be a lot of lush songs tonight to sort of mellow together towards a gentler season. The world and the humans don't want us to get into a gentler position, but we'll have to get it there ourselves then, by our own means. Yes, indeed, Sean. Oh, there'll be some guitar tonight. Quite a lot, actually, I think. Hello, Nightmare. Nice to see you. I'm not sure I'm familiar with that one, Andrew. But I'll make sure to look it up. Daniel, thank you so much for very, very, very nice tip in the coffee jar. Merci beaucoup, Daniel. Yeah, the pedal steel guitar, for sure. There'll be cool little records tonight and exceptional ones. Next one is just a little cool record, both in packaging and in sound, but from someone who's very interesting. One of the connoisseurs savantes of synthesizers and electronic synthesis. Ah, yeah, the compilation. No, I didn't. Hello, Sakudo. I believe that's the first time I see you writing here, so welcome. Hello, DJ Soki. That blend wonderfully, by the way. This is Benge on the Expanding Records label. A little 7-inch from 25 years ago or so. Not sure exactly. It was probably quite limited. Very cool packaging, never seen anything like that. I've seen similar stuff, but this color, this design, very cool. Benge did some records with legends of the early 80s electronic pop music, and with Robin Rimbaud. He's basically someone who knows synthesizers like very few people in the world. But he hasn't done that many vinyl records. I have a few. Here's one. Oh, nice. Good to know. And thank you, Carlos. For leaving a tip in the PayPal jar. Hello, Alex. Say hello to Sean before me, huh? What is this? Not even the master in your own home. Hello, Jack and Roll. So I guess this would technically be IDM, but the way he was doing this This is vintage synthesizer. This is not like in the days of IDM back then, computers. Hello Victor! Long time no see! Hope you're doing good with your Led Zeppelin collection. Hello Giancarlo. Well, I think it was you who left me, who just left a very nice tip in the coffee jar as well. Merci. In the PayPal jar in this case. Hello Greg. Happy Friday to you too. I haven't seen Zeb or Rosé, but this one is for them. The next one. Yeah, some flowers coming here. Oh, I've never heard about that, Ed, but that's pretty fun anecdote. Yeah, that's a cheapo again. Next one is not super pricey, but not cheap, but there's a trick. There's a shop online who you know I'm very fond of, who found stock copies, and I thought, well, that's a good time to hype that record. Let's see who without Shazam, who recognized the next artist first. Benj, when he puts his music mode on, when he actually does melodies and not just like process and modulates. Someone really worth investigating. Hello Terjerker. Thank you for the birthday wish. I hope the storm is in the past now. Ah, the complaints, hein? Salut Aurélien. The expanding label on which this is, not everything is great, but it's well worth investigating for some sort of pastoral IDM. This is a live improvisation, by the way. Are we, Daniel? Interesting. You're welcome, Sakuedo. Where are you from? Your name sounds Japanese, but you can be called whatever you want. Here, at least. No problem, yeah. Indeed, Steven. Yes. This is a live session in Roma at the HaVE radio station in 1981. So almost like 44 years ago. I'll play another track of this as well. This is an exceptional record. This was released like 15 years ago or so, I think. Yeah, 2009. And it's just pure fire from start to end. And copies of this I saw go for around like 40, 35, 50 euros. But you can find copies for less than 20 on Soundom right now. Hello Zeb. See, I knew you would arrive for and I figured that might be something you wouldn't have as well. Yeah, this track is absolutely crazy. Yeah, I'll play some more of this. There's like 8 tracks on it, like about like 45 minutes of music. I'll read what he said about it, and I'll shut up when he sings. I was invited to go for a week just to record the actual process of my working, of things like that which I've seen, for example, on painters, with the honorable exception of Picasso, who worked on a piece of glass. People tend to cheat a bit and do an actual finished performance in front of the cameras. But I thought, if they really want to see how I work before I know what I'm doing, then that's what they're going to get. And if during that week something comes out of it, then it will do. But if it doesn't, then that will be more honest. I deliberately went in there and improvised what I was doing as well as how I did it. The point wasn't to have a finished result that could be listened to. The point was to see the process, to see a process. It's only in retrospect that I can see that bits of some of them have some kind of coherence. So this track that starts with him playing backward loops of things, you'll see what's going on. It's pretty fun. Merci Pinapa, merci beaucoup. The name of this album, follow the link that Master Vinyl Dreamscape shown here, just provided for you. Yeah. Hello Auguste, nice to see you, thank you. See what you did. Hello Dave. Yeah, but not the best ones in my opinion. It's not only you, huh, Zeb? There you go. If you want to buy this cheap, that's the place. Until it lasts. Hello John, nice to see you. Well, bingo. Did you get your bingo card? Bingo is in action. And so far we've got mostly cheap and affordable records. Maybe we allow ourselves for something a little bit different in that regard. A big rail of mine that I finally got. But still, we have some more Wyatt to enjoy in this track, full of surprises. Hello, Greg. There are quite a few. But I guess the music is his best biography. Like, sure, he had an eventful life so far. He's still alive, but to each their own. I'm kind of over with biographies and such, but like I see the appeal. Yeah, and if you're a subscriber, rich even less. Hello, Chris. Happy everything. See how now the piano is not backwards. Maybe you didn't even notice until I said how it bleeds into these backward played piano loops, and now full improv. Yeah, this is by far, I would say, I think it's one of the 5 best records Robert Wyatt ever did after Soft Machine. Even if this is not exactly a record. Yeah, I would say the first 3 albums. The Green compilation, the compilation of singles from like 79 till 85 or so. And this is all you need, I think. The Animal Cruelty soundtrack. It's cool that he did it, but it's musically not that interesting, I think. And then I know people like what he did in the last part of his career, like that started in 81, Sleep, I think. I have no interest in anything of his after 85. Or I have an interest, but I'm good. Yeah, Old Rotten Heart, amazing. Not for me, Zeb. Not bad, just been there, done that. I like to be critical with, for myself, with these. Yeah, but he's a fan. He recommends every single thing. That's the problem. Thank you, Anonymous Coffee supporter. aka Marius. Thank you, Marius. The recording quality on this, I mean, you know who this is. By the way, that Robert Wyatt, I guess why also people kind of bypass it. Cover is kind of ugly. It's like very just serviceable. No design whatsoever to notice. Cheers. Hello, Mike. Indeed. Stalks, a trio from 1975 with Masahiko Masahiko Togashi on drums and Motoharu Yoshizawa on bass. This trio was formed for a series of concerts in Japan, June 75. The players knew each other's music from records exchanged between Tokyo and Paris. This experience was made with great joy and strong friendship. The reaction of the public in Kyoto and everywhere we played was unforgettable. After the first concert in Niigata, we did this record at the Tokyo studios of Columbia. The pieces were the same that we continued to play on the rest of the tour, and you can hear that they're really into it. This came with the insert, which is often missing on this one, and I love that cover, iconic cover. I was patient, wanted to have this complete with the OBE and everything in great condition. Yeah, and I got it for such a nice price, but it's not an easy record to find. Hope you dealt accordingly, huh? Yeah. Hello Atelier Omiak. I believe that's the first time I see you as well here, so welcome. Hello Billy Bob. Nice to see you. Indeed, Raph. Yeah. And bound to become more and more. I don't think it's been reissued on vinyl. Merci, merci Billy Bob. To be fair, to be honest, a fine, but I've been looking for that record for years and years and years. I'm getting close to my Steve Lacy collection being... I don't need all Steve Lacy records. I know the ones I want, and I have quite a few more jazz nuggets for tonight. Oh, thank you, Justin. Justin Peters for leaving a tip in the coffee jar. Merci beaucoup. We're listening to the title track, Stalks. Stalks is about growth and pursuit, written several years ago to Fyodor Dostoevsky, but first performed now. A sober piece with a crazy, kooky side to it. I do not have that one, but I'm not a huge fan of that album, unfortunately. Hello MK! Yes, indeed. Merci. Yeah, and that one is super cheap. Very different from this, but very cool. More bluesy. The one in Paris, if I remember correctly. I remember paying €5 for that one in Paris, and it was not cheap, it was just the price back then. No, you're early! My god, Sons of Ten's Victims, you're jinxing the bingo, I guess. No. We just have, our notion of time is fluid. Well, thank you so much. Yeah, this year will be the festival I'm putting together for this year. I'm close to having finished the bookings. I can't believe what we pulled off so far. So, if you guys, if anyone wants to come to Sweden last week of June, on a little holiday, and get to see some amazing, unexpected music in one little beautiful place, well, this is the year or never, I guess. The next record is an interesting beast. Cool little record, like super limited, but I think the info is not out yet, so the second-hand market might provide. And provide great stuff. Masahiko Sato here. I didn't plan it, but it's interesting that I played this right after the Robert Wyatt album, since they are both drummers and both in wheelchairs. Both had accidents and were tetraplegic, can't work anymore, and had to develop their own style of drumming because of that as well. But as you can hear on this record, and it's not the first record of his I'm playing, far from that. I'm a huge admirer of his. Well, he makes up for lack of feet with other stuff. Salut Stop 2. Hello, miss you. Thank you. Yeah, it's a month. Yeah, hopefully so. I have about 25-30 records featuring him or with him as the leader, and it's getting more and more expensive for the stuff that I'm missing. But his playing is so playful and challenging in all the best ways, I think. So this artist I'm playing now is sort of enjoying a sort of renaissance, I think. Two of his early 90s albums have recently been reissued by an American label, which prompted him to do a show in New York last fall. I think it was in November, or early November or so, maybe October, I'm not sure. And during that show, they sold this exclusively at the show. They did 30 copies of it, and they sold the remaining copies on his Bandcamp, and I was lucky enough to grab one. Beautiful artwork for this Nigel Ayers record, Nocturnal Emissions. Both sides are really, really cool. Quite different from anything he's done before that I know of, on vinyl at least. And Raph got one of these thanks to me, or thanks to the community. Lucky you, huh? It's quite beautiful, huh? Hello, Thomas. That one, when was this released? If it's brand new, I haven't. Next one is for Rich, if he's still around. And a shout out to Dom. Yeah, it's a laugh cut, so the pressing, I mean, it's alright. It's not the best, but it's good enough. And it's a cool little object. But Nigel Ayers, again, I really, really, really like Nocturnal Emissions, but I don't like the early part of his career that was more like industrial noise. I think that I really dig his music starting in like 87, 88, when he gets like more post-industrial, ambient, droney, Nurse Who's Woundish. And he's a cool artist as well, huh? So, I mean, painter. Good point, miss you. By all means, leave a thumbs up if you care enough to do such a simple task. Still not really sure what the end goal is with this and where it will get us, but like, let's try to figure it out, huh? So leave a thumbs up. Yes, I did, Marius. Harris is still here. I'm sure he will enjoy this as well. Early Flying Nun Records. Kiwi pop, Kiwi indie. Low ties. Oh, this is like 15-20 years before. Salut Romuald. Hello Christopher, thank you. Thank you Alex for leaving a very nice tip in the coffee jar. And Billy Bob. And Greg, encore un vinyle de trop. Merci beaucoup les amis. Thank you all guys. Much appreciated. Yeah, pretty cool. That means you're a little older than me, Steven. Yeah, I love that song. They had 2 EPs and maybe an album. This is the first one, and this is just absolutely great indie proto-noisy pop. Like if you like stuff like the Breeders, early Breeders, like I mean, it's its own thing. I just love the vocals on that one. And here's a band that may or may not play at the Tumult Music Festival. Might be, this is the one interrogation point yet. Still. Quite an incredible album that hits so many buttons. Yeah, 85. That was released in 84, I think. So yeah, 84, 85. Good man, Marius. Yeah. Well, there's a compilation, but this one is, unfortunately, if you want the original, a little bit tough. We're listening to a Swedish band Voyage Beneath the Sea. Matthias Unebach. The adventure sounds of Matthias Unebach. Matthias is part of an ensemble, an Exotica band. The name escapes me now. It's like a very odd name. This was released on their own label. Oh yeah, he's part of the band Extauile. Extauile. I don't know how to pronounce that. This was released a few years ago, so this is a sort of perfect cross of, I would say, Arthur Lyman and Pram. Cheers, Thomas. Thomas Kiefer, thank you so much for leaving another tip in the birthday jar today, I guess. This record was released a few years ago, but it's still available. I don't think they managed to found their audience, so you can still find this for quite cheap. By the way, this record is so well recorded. Like, I would say this is sort of an audiophile record on many audiophile music, at least. A lot of stuff happening there. See? Cheap. Hello, GMacG. Nice to see you. Thank you. I do feel young when I listen to music like that. Jumping from free jazz to Exotica to industrial to indie. Yeah, totally space age. As well, Ed, I agree. Eden Abez, Arthur Lyman, and a little bit of Pram, I would say. Bass on this is so good. Yeah. Ain't that the goal? To keep moving, to feel alive by finding stuff that surprises, amazes, challenges. Yeah. Yeah, Auguste, for sure. It's a long track, but it really deserves to take its time because so many sceneries. Hello Hans-Peter Masloch. Haven't seen you in a moment, huh? Nice to see you as well. Yes, Billy Bob. The cover is intentionally sort of like generic cheesy, I think. As like a 70s Exotica record where they basically just capitalize on the hype or the fad and put zero effort graphically. But it has its own charm. Yes, Niels, and maybe they will come to play. I have still a little bit of an ace in my sleeve. We already had something very close to that. But I kind of agree with you, Jim McGee, huh? Loungecore, absolutely. Hello Hatri, nice to see you. Bonsoir mon ami. Yes, relaxing, but still a bit dangerous. Maybe the danger has passed, but you feel that we survived something. Merci Christophe. Merci beaucoup. That's a great one, huh? We kind of are going in the opposite direction with the next one, and a sort of Jim McGee direction. And I'm still like playing with the limits there. Difficult to interrupt that track, huh? Hello, Brandon. No, you haven't. Maybe there'll be some nurses, but maybe not. Salut, Toc. Merci. J'aurais dû jouer ce morceau de Robert Wyatt où il chante la mélodie de l'International. Ça arrive à tout le monde, même aux meilleurs. Yeah, maybe 60s, the Mers Bow of the 60s. But yeah, obviously you're supposed to feel like you are in a 50s movies adaptation of Jules Verne. Jules Verne or something like that. With a sort of happy end that never ends. I love these touches of electronics there. Yeah. See, so many ideas. Bonne nuit, G McG, then. Thank you for stopping by. Leave a thumbs up before you go if you haven't already. And for whomever is still there watching this tomorrow, next week, after the war, whenever this still exists, you should leave a comment. Tell me what you think, what you liked, what you didn't like, what I should know. You never know, I might still be there, still alive, who knows. C'est un pastiche, mais qui se transcende. Hello William. Alors? I'll give you a hint. This is originally from 1982. Good description too. Well, that's orgy in mystery in theater. The Mysterious Orgy Theater of Hermann. It's getting there. It's getting there. Herman you need a bearded, like a force of nature, bearded Austrian man at a party, don't you? Who has his own winery. Is this now that I should ask for a tip? Yeah, visceral, absolutely. I do have Ukrainian music, absolutely. Yeah, this is, considering the small pressing and considering how some of his records go for crazy prices, this one is still very affordable. This was actually performed in 1968 in New York, of all places, and then released as a cassette in 1982 for an art gallery, and issued on vinyl for the first time about 10 years ago. Yeah, I'm waiting for mine. I bought it a year and a half ago, and I should get it in Den Bosch. Yeah, that's what happened to Herman Nietzsche. Went to prison for his art. Salut Francis. This is much more pleasant than Merzbau. We are only in the second part. There's 3 parts in that track. Just imagine that this was played live to an audience. Just imagine being in the audience witnessing this, because this is not just a concert, this is a parade. This is like a sort of pagan ritual ceremony. I'm only missing one Herman Nietzsche record, and if I manage to get it, will probably the most expensive record in my collection, or the more money I've ever paid for a record, if I do go there. Salut, merci d'être passé, à bientôt. On va quand même se calmer un peu à un moment, tu sais. I'm glad you like it, Angela. Surely does. Bilal Abdurrahman, part of the East New York ensemble, the jazz band on Folkways. This is one of his records of sort of music anthropology. This is when he went to Mali and recorded all this music there. So it's both ethnomusicology and a fusion of this with jazz, as you will be hearing shortly. It's amazing little record on Folkways that escaped me for the longest time. This is interesting. A Westerner, even if he's an Afro-American, who's basically trying to reach back to the early days of jazz in New Orleans. In a way that is, quite spectacular. This kind of sounds like Sam Gendall. Lovely. Let's see what you did. Hello, Mick. Yeah, absolutely. Folkways is the best label ever. I've said it numerous times. I will probably never stop. And thank you, Andrew Luca, for leaving a wonderful tip in the coffee jar. Like, thank you so much, Andrew. Much love to you. And your ongoing support, and I hope to see you this summer. Yeah, no, that one is elusive. When I got it for super cheap, but I had to be on the hunt for it for a long time. So this kind of records, it's not necessarily expensive, but yeah, you have to be pretty... obsessed, I guess. There's all sorts of tracks that on this, some that doesn't have any jazz, and some like that. So good. My copy is not in the best shape of this. But in this case, I take what I find. And it sounded okay, didn't it? Now a new record. If you like this, it will be much easier to find. This could have come out. This is timeless music, by the way, for me. Absolutely, Daniel. If you haven't already, by all means, a thumb in the upward direction. Hello, David. Well, always try my best, which is why you should leave a thumbs up. And tipping your DJ of the night if you haven't already. This is a good night to do that. So what is this? This is the latest Pierre Bastian collaboration. Pierre Bastian and DJ Low on the Spanish label Modern Obscure Music. Swing Low. I hope they should not get there. Like, there's a reason why I get these records. Every now and then, some of these records I buy thanks to your support, because I feel that they might be delivering something quite unique. But I buy them to check, because there's no online snippets or videos or whatever, and sometimes I don't play them because they were a disappointment. So yeah, you don't get the feeler. This is Sean. Pierre Bastian and DJ Low. Was just released, by the way. Yeah, I know what you mean. Son of Fans Victims. I don't love Matmos, but I'm always curious about what they're gonna bring. Thank you, Anthony Ryu and John Levinson, for leaving a tip in the coffee jar as well. Merci beaucoup, les amis. Much appreciated. Yeah, this record. I remember hearing a pre-order snippet of it and thought, okay, maybe I don't need to, I just need that. Maybe I just take a leap of faith with this one. I mean, Pierre Bastian, you rarely go wrong, but sometimes he's a bit repetitive. I don't need all his records. This one is... Thank you, Marcos, as well, for leaving a tip in the coffee jar. Merci beaucoup, Marcos. And just like that, we get to birthday time or disco time? Or is it the same? Still no bingo, by the way, huh? And Justin John Hassel. But yeah, that's pretty cool. William Shatner for the Stars, George Ben for the World,
will accomplish with greater ease
and John Hassel for the Fourth World.
You will accomplish with greater ease and efficiency because of the practice you have just completed.
808, if you're still here. We had a little talk about house music the other day on Michael 45 stream, and I just got the next but last release from a label that is very dear to me. I've been collecting after the fact. I didn't buy the records back then in the 90s. The Swedish label BiRtHDay Records. Look at their logo. Freaking tractor. Nicholas Roland Headspin. 1999, I believe. And between 1996 and 1999, BiRtH released a handful of house and techno 12 inches that are just some of the best club hedonistic music, like the Swedish version of Midwest acid techno usually. And I'm only missing one. Difficult to find, expensive, but nah, yeah. And when I say missing, there's a bunch I don't like that I don't have, but out of all the ones there are that I want, getting really, really close with this really, really dirty house, as the label even says so. Very functional jacket. Hello Alex. And thank you Raph for leaving a nice tip in the coffee jar as well. Merci beaucoup Raph. BiRtH kind of disappeared in the early 2000s, but because of diggers and DJs playing their old stuff in the early 2010s, they started to release new music again and got like basically become a cult label of underground dance music. So hard and dirty. Ah non, Senior c'est à partir de 50, Francis. Yeah, it has this sort of a little bit like French touch, but hard as fuck. The new hi-mat, I've listened to it once. I haven't made my mind up yet, Thomas. There won't be a Tumble this year, unless they won't, but it could happen. Yeah, there's a reason why it took me a little while to get it. Steven, there's about like 15-20 releases there that are up there with the best techno and house of the time. And I would say yes, this is sort of what you would get with Daft Punk if there was no filter. And I mean this both figuratively as literally. It took me, I started to collect that label about 14 years ago. And this is not the best release on that label. This is just one of the really good ones that I was still like hoping to find for a reasonable price. Which happens, but you have to be dedicated. Next record, we're already going back to the chill out. It's a fairly recent, like 7-8 years old. No one seems to be looking for it. I think it should be one of the records you guys should look the most for tonight. The first album by this artist, and still the best album of his in my opinion. He won't be happy for me to say that, but So obviously this is extremely minimalistic. This is a tour. This is not a fully fleshed out song. But sometimes that's all you need when you're a DJ. And tonight I'm not DJing it, like I'm just playing it, but welcome to the early sounds of Shelter. Profondeur 4000. Profondeur, deepness, depths 4000. Shelter. Alan Briand. French guy who worked at the shop L'International in Paris, and in a shop that is nowadays called Babaluma, after the Can song. He still works there. He releases new projects regularly. He just had a new album out. He changes style fairly often. He's a sort of wizard of instruments, synthesizers for this, but not only. And he's a great DJ as well. Yeah, this is, considering what you would need to pay for this is one of the best deal I can hint at you tonight, I think. The whole album is dope, sort of new agey, modular synthesis, avant-garde, cosmic. Yeah, this is the kind of record I would say should be sort of love at first sight. Haven't listened to that, Steve, in decades, I would say. Yeah, I think I know what I'm talking about in this case. The sort of masterwork in simplicity. In complex simplicity, I would say. You call bingo? You have bingo already. Okay. Let's see. You completed the whole grill now. Okay. Well, Daniel wins. You get your prize in Den Bosch. Because yes, this was a competition with a winner. cheating, who knows? Well, I can't help. Can't help myself. Another volume of the Tempo International series. This one is from 1962, I believe. L'ensemble instrumental africain de la radiodiffusion nationale, Tempo 7009. And yes, you can make the Quora jokes. No, this one is actually from 1961. Okay. Well, you're still leading in this case. No one yet has called a bingo. To be fair, I'm kind of lenient on the rules of bingo. It's not my specialty. But I like it. I like the idea. Did you get that one, Sean? Tempo 7009, Tempo International. One of my favorite labels, favorite discoveries of the past few 3-4 months. Finding the records in good condition is also quite a challenge, but I don't remember. I think the next track is quite different, but quite nice as well. Some tracks have like singing, some just instrumental, and some both. Yeah, that's why I'm kind of lenient on the rules, I said. We haven't seen Steve Davis tonight, have we? I don't think so. He's probably at the pub. I'm back, sorry. Yeah, this is beautiful. Oh yeah. Guinea, 1961. Exactly, Happy. That's your prize. You are the official cheater one. Huh? Four dubs. Next, we're gonna head to Dearest Friends in a quiet. Wow.
Vois, l'Afrique n'est plus au diamant du malheur un noir cœur qui se strie.
Jean-Étienne Marie, appel au tiers-monde.
Notre Afrique est une main hors du ceste. C'est une main droite, la paume devant et les doigts bien serrés.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well. Well, there's a chance we do a little video together in April.
Tuméfiée.
Hello, William.
Une blessée main ouverte.
Tomorrow,
Tendue.
I might go see a movie with my sister.
Jaune.
Maybe
blanche.
Niels has something in store for me. We'll see. Cheers, Marius.
À toute main.
Aimé Césaire, French author, defender of
À toutes les mains blessées du monde.
yeah, of the third world, and strong anti-colonialist. So this is it's a weird combination, like these records from the 60s. So this is a musique concrète record by a very obscure composer doing this collaboration with an author tackling world matters that are quite, that are unfortunately more relevant now than they were not too long ago. The Tempo International red vinyl. I was so lucky to find that record. I had been after it for a long time, and I found a sealed copy of it from the 60s. I think it's from the 60s, maybe early 70s, I'm not sure. Just crazy musique concrète. Hello X Prince protégé. And this label, by the way, that has some records by André Almuro, they always have this kind of weird design, but this is the only 7-inch I have of this label. No, I actually have another one, but not with the jacket. But I have a bunch of LPs that are. How about a little treat now? After that. I mean, this record is like, how often will you hear this? I had to pay to get it, and I'm very, very happy with my purchase here. Yeah. The other side starts with music and ends with the speech part. This one, as you could hear, started with the recitation and then gets into this incredibly modern avant-garde musique concrète. So at first you would think, oh, okay, this is gonna be one of these weird, like, mixed media avant-garde records that could be a little bit stuffy, but like, when you get into it, these songs are yeah, it is and when I put the record in, you'll see the design is so cool. The next record, I remember I had it in my basket last year on Bandcamp, and I was like, oh, I need to hear a little more from it before I decide if I buy it or not. And by the time I had decided, it was sold out and quite expensive, unfortunately, because this is a pretty big artist for underground music of the new generation, and they only did 100 copies of it. There was some scalpers who are selling it online, but I thought it was worth it anyways. You'll see. Oh well. One of my favorite records of last year. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Who might that be? Oh yeah, almost 2 hours, huh? Will Pumping Vinyl leave me a thumbs up? Who knows? A thumbs down, maybe. Yeah, was pretty amazing record. Hey son, you won. Come. Pretty lame cover, huh? In a way. Although, if you find this, like, what is this? Well, didn't I mention Sam Gendall like just a few minutes ago? A duo between him and Emile Mosseria. Never heard about him before. The Hardy Boys. So it's sort of like sketches, I would assume. But it's so joyful. I played this short track first. It was the one that grabbed me first. I don't know what kind of music it is, but yeah, I actually like every single track on that album. It's rare enough to be mentioned. Yes. No? How much? I mean, if I was discovering it now, I would, and they only did 100 copies of it, and it's Sam Gendall, who's become quite a figure now in left field music. I would be tempted to pay. I would lay buck on the table. No fucking way. Okay, sorry for swearing. Yeah, that caught me by surprise. Wow. Yeah, nah. But I think it will sell for around 150, 200 euros. I'm pretty sure it will, and not in a million years, like soon. I don't remember how much I paid for it, but it was not cheap, huh? But it was a good deal. I think I paid something like 60 or 70. But I would have paid 150 for this, to be honest. I think it's that good and that unique. Thank you, Claire. Well, don't make me start to feel self-conscious, huh? But Sam Gendall, he does that every now and then. A release, 100 copies. Sometimes even less. And he doesn't really announce it, he just drops them. He did another one, limited to 100 copies recently. That was more like a sketch, even more than that, but this is so good. Again, so simple. I could play the whole record, but now a little VCLT. Much cheaper. Thanks to Raf Kozak, this landed my lap. Crazy record from Montreal. From 75, I believe. The only record by this artist, David Pritchard. Nocturnal Earthworm Stew. Amazingly released on the Island Records. Who would have guessed? This is just a crazy potpourri of electronics. Some tracks features Nash the Slash on the guitar or violin. It's just a really odd record. I don't know how to feel about it completely yet. The first short track I played you, I love. I wish it was a little longer though, but... So thank you, Raph. There's a sort of idiot savant quality to this, that is. Well, that is fun, but... Oh, was it a recent one? I think I know the one you're talking about. And this is I guess in the US you probably can find it for less than $10. Crazy little record. Has some sort of proto indie qualities. This almost sounds, this track, like a Roy Montgomery track. Just wait for his voice to appear here. Like that track I played last week actually on that 7-inch on Drunken Fish. Yeah, there's a reissue. There's a whole bonus LP, I think, but I'm not sure you need that. The original is super cheap. And the record has two names, one in English and one in French, because he's from Canada. And the French name is actually more fun than the English translation. There's quite a few David Pritchards. And we were talking about these limited Sam Gendall records. Well, here's the latest one. 100 copies. Run Club. Not much information apart from the fact that it's again Sam Gendall with someone else, and they only did 100 copies of it, and I grabbed one. Mike Oldfield or Mike Caulfield? My sister. She does. She's a big David Bowie fan. She's she's not just a casual music fan, but not necessarily highly invested either. Good one. So it's 4 tracks on that 7-inch. 4 short tracks, kind of sketches as well, but pretty cool. He just released an album where he plays live solo in a train station while there's people in there. I didn't love that one. Maybe I'll regret it, but it was just released as well. I think you might still be able to order that one from him, though, on his Bandcamp, Sean. Maybe I'll play another track of it. Yeah, I will. So that David Pritchard record, huh? That old island Canada logo. So I would say that Sam Gendall's instrument, like the instrument he got famous for, is the saxophone. But he plays everything. He can play everything, I think. And he's very good at electronics. In a way, I would say he is not at all aesthetically, but in terms of that's probably exaggerated, but he's sort of like the John Zorn of today, the 90s John Zorn of the 2020s. Multiplying projects, collaborations, so many releases. Last week, for those who weren't there, we had for those who didn't know that record already, seems a lot of you guys love the spiritualized remix of LFO. So I thought I'd give some balance today and play a Sonic Boom remix. Well, if it starts, that's a long dead wax. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm playing the wrong side. Sorry, guys. That was an intentional comedy. Playing the PLaYiNg side. that was a big fail. 1999. I'd been after that one for such a long time. Unfortunately, this copy, as it was released in this PVC jacket, got off-gassing. But it sounds good enough, fortunately. But it would be interesting to see if there are actual copies that have survived without getting damaged by this PVC jacket off-gassing. Still, I'm happy with this version. This is the Brian Ginson Dream Machine concept that he was tackling here. So this is, in essence, the most psychedelic music you could ever find. On the Earworm label, love that label. Yeah, you have to be patient for that one, Sean. I remember, I think it was a year and a half ago, there was a copy for $40 and I was like, I should be able to get it for less. And I kind of regretted passing on this. I got it for less now. But not much less, like 35, I think. 30 or 35, I'm not sure, but I would gladly pay 50 for this. Yeah. But mostly guitar. Guitar and keyboards. There was quite some guitar tonight, huh? This is kind of the sorry about that. Yeah, this is kind of the last Spacement-related release that I was missing. There's two more I want. I have them, but I want to upgrade my copies. 2 or 3 actually. But I'm done. I have every single Spacement releases that I'm interested in. Well, I have one still stuck at my friend's place in Miami that I need to get, but that's it. by all means, if you like the stream tonight, if you found some records for you, for your own pleasure that you want to get, or you already got them through Discogs or other means, if you want to support the channel, for this to happen every week, almost every week, and just tip your DJ of the night, the link that Sean highlighted here. And again, if you enjoyed this and you weren't part of the chat live, you can always leave me a comment in the comment section. Always fun and appreciated to continue the interaction during the week between the streams. And even if you were here today, if you just have to remind me of something, or if you want to highlight something, to share something, by all means leave a comment, leave a thumbs up, and subscribe so you get the bingo card and other communications I do outside of the stream. And leave a thumb, a direction thumb. That's how you go. Oh. Well, that is literally, I would say, sonic boom for you. Yeah. Non, pas vraiment, Francis. La vie est courte. Il y aura du rap à d'autres moments. You're welcome, Marcos. Thank you, PPG. You too. We'll round off the stream though with one last little track. Just a reminder of recent conversations we had during the stream in the past 2 weeks or so. Well, it is my birthday now, actually. We're on the 22nd. A lot of you wished me beforehand, which I believe is considered bad luck, but I'm not how do you say it? Yeah, I don't believe in luck and stuff like that. Oh, hello ViNyL Piper. Nice to see you. Well, this is for you, huh? ViNyL Piper, the psychedelic guy. Superstitious, exactly. Right. Tack Johan. Cheers, Chris. And I'm so close, by the way, to rounding off the tipping jar tonight. So if there's one last tip tonight, that would be quite amazing. But yeah, I'm already really grateful to who tonight, to Raph, Narcos, John Levinson, Anthony, Andrew, Thomas Kiefer, Alex Diamond Marimba, Greg, Billy Bob, Justin Peters, Marius, Giancarlo, Daniel, Rich, Andy, A Revenge, Sean the Vinyl Dreamscape, Frank, Ruffling, Thomas, Corcaron, Didget, Steve P, Seeking a Fred, and Andreas Hengst, who I believe left his first tip. So much. Wow. Thank you, guys. That was pretty awesome tonight. See how now this more aggressive frequency takes over. Thank you, Marius. Yeah, that's true. That's very nice, Alex, to see you throughout the stream for once. Hope you found some stuff you want tonight. It would be cool if you came here once. I will see. Cheers. So someone was asking me the past few weeks how Lena CoDCOD is doing, and I just talked with her today, and she's quite busy with her 2 kids, but she's been cooking up something, and she was telling me that she's finally planning to start producing a new project she has been thinking of for quite some time now. So it's not gonna be soon, at best by the end of the year, but she's on to it. Hello toilet breast. Tack så mycket. Another little laugh gut. Now I played back in the CoDCOD days Lena Filatova, aka CoDCOD. Apples. And look how lovely this woman is. Hello, Grateful Dogs. You were today's Sons of Tan's Victim 1876. That's something to be something about, huh? Auf Wiedersehen. Abend. Why didn't I read it? The instructions. So yeah, we had some rare and expensive records. We had some rare records, some rare and cheap records, some cheap records, some cheap and rare records tonight. But we had some special records, more than anything, hopefully. Cheers, Michael Nolan. Thank you for the birthday wishes. It is, Angela. You can finally wish me a happy birthday without getting bad luck. Yeah, Frank. Frank shared with me today like a cassette he got of Cut recently. Well, my birthday is gonna continue for 23 hours now, and maybe for a little more, who knows. And I'm gonna wish you a good day, good night, and I hope you had fun tonight with the strange records. And yeah, I will see you next week. That will happen. The week after that, I'm not sure, because I'm gonna be DJing for a party promoting the festival. Maybe I'll find a way to stream that one instead of the usual stream. We'll see. Otherwise, I'll see you next Friday and soon. Thank you for stopping by. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, tip your DJ of the night, and be good to you one another, and have a great weekend. See you. Bye bye. Bye bye.